So the question was, what tarot deck do I use most often, and how many do I have? The second part is a little harder, so we'll start with the first. The one I use most often is the Oracle Tarot. Lucy Cavendish did a great job. The artwork is really lovely. It's kind and soft. It's very acrylic on canvas. It's not threatening. So when I have especially new people, I have, a lot of new clients who've never had a reading before. They have taken a lot of the scary tarot cards and they've given them a softening look, so people don't panic when they see the Death card or some of the similar cards with different reputations. So we have the Change card, the Tower. Instead of the Devil, we have Bondage. And I never thought the Hierophant was a scary card, but there's definitely some confusion in a lot of people when it comes up. So I also really like this one, the way they did it. So, tradition, nostalgia. I really love the way that people sort of relax when they see these cards. It's, the Rider-Waite has these scary connotations for people who don't know anything about the tarot. It get used in scary movies. Oh no. So I really like reaching for it as a deck, especially if I have a client, this is their first reading ever. That's part of it's one of the questions I have on my questionnaire. I make sure that they let me know if this is their first reading ever. And how many decks do I have? I've been a professional reader since 1999. I like shiny things. So I have a lot. The deck box that I keep near my reading section, my reading area, especially if it's an in-person reading as opposed to over Zoom. I carry about 30 decks in that box just so that I can read with multiple decks at the same time. I have my own spread that works exponentially out. And there's the decks that I only read for myself. I utilize them in spell work and a lot of other material usages, so they work very well. Especially if it's a book that, I'm looking at my library, especially if it's a tarot deck that doesn't really lend itself well to being read with, but I really liked it, then I'll utilize this for spell work. So I probably have, a conservative guess would be about 150 decks. They're spread out depending on where I am, what I'm doing, and how quickly I've been doing it. But yeah, there's a lot of different decks. Right now, my newest deck is the Rhythm and Soul Tarot. You can go back a couple of videos and see the videos, the visuals for that particular tarot deck. It's really lovely, especially if you enjoy music. It talks about the history of music in America, and it's really, really well done. So please give that a check out.